I'm here with my 88 Dodge Ram. I swapped out the motor. It was locked up. It sat for years and years. I bought it, got a replacement engine. I came to crank it and it did absolutely nothing. I turned it over and my lights would come on, but it would do nothing. It was just blank, just nothing. So I took the starter off. I put another starter on from another truck. Still nothing. I went to get her a starter relay. Still nothing. I dropped the steering wheel. I did notice this rod here was a bit loose. That's what activates the ignition switch. This rod goes from here down into the ignition switch, which activates it and gives it power down to the starter. So I was getting, well, you got to make sure the rod is properly into the ignition switch because it needs to pull and push to activate the ignition switch. This one was a bit loose because the ignition switch was too high up, so it was wiggling out, and that was an issue. So I drilled 2 holes into the small plates that come on the ignition switch, so it would raise it, so the rod would be a little sturdier. So I got that fixed up, but that wasn't the problem. I still couldn't figure it out. So it was getting power from here down to the starter. I had a good battery, nothing. So I kept reading. I did research, and somewhere I saw that some people were talking about the neutral safety switch. So I figured it could be it. And some people were talking about if it's not in park right, it won't start. So I wiggled the shift lever around a little bit and it turns over. I went to turn it over and it turns over. It's kind of dead right now, but it's actually turning over now. So if you guys are running into any kind of problems getting your truck started, make sure that you're getting power from here, that your lock cylinder is activating your switch, giving power down to the starter and giving it the juice to start. So if you guys have any questions or comments, just feel free to ask, and I'll be glad to answer any questions. I just figured I'd post this because I couldn't find what was wrong with it. I did lots of research and I was just clueless on what it could be. But yeah, I'm glad it ended up being something as simple as this not being in the right position. So once again, I'm glad that's figured out. Now we can actually get her running. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.